Hey friends, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be filming an experimental kind of video, and that's going to be kind of like a summer reset kind of video. I've been seeing a lot of different friends on YouTube doing videos like this, and so I'll have a few of their videos linked down below if you would like to check out more videos like this that kind of inspired me to make these kind of videos. One of my friends, Lexi, makes these kinds of videos, and they are just so freaking relaxing to watch. I know Riley and Olivia also make videos like this, so I'll have theirs linked down below, but it's just, I don't know, there's something about them that makes me feel so inspired and productive. And the idea behind this video is that it's gonna be a summer reset video. So in this video, it's like a, come and be productive with me kind of video where I'm gonna be like cleaning the apartment. I'm actually gonna be completely like rearranging my room, which is something that I really like to do about every 6 months. I just really like to like change up my room. So I'm moving around some bookshelves, moving around my bed. I'm also gonna be talking about some of my goals, like some of my personal goals that I have for this summer. This video is also kind of going to function as a vlog because there are a few things that I went out and did with my mom that is going to be included in this video, as well as a little bit of a clothing haul at the end. And then also towards the end of this video, I wanted to talk about some of my seasonal favorites that are things like clothing and like music and like movies and TV shows and like different things like that. I will be putting timestamps down below if you want to jump around to different sections of this video, or if there's only certain parts of this video that interest you, then I will have timestamps linked down below if you wanted to jump around. But yeah, thank you so much for clicking and for giving this kind of video a chance. I would love to know if you would like to see more videos like this from me in the future. If this is something that you enjoy, please let me know. I've just been really enjoying these more kind of like lifestyle kind of focused, like be productive with me kind of vlogs, and so let me know if this is something you'd like to see me do again in the future. But now, without any further ado, let's get productive and get some cleaning done. So I have made the decision that I would like to change up my room again. I don't know why I get like this every like 6-ish months. I feel like a strong urge to want to completely reorganize my room, at least with like the layout of things. For the longest time now, I've had this bookshelf over here in the corner, and then I have this bed back here, which you can thank Tank for that nice audio sound of him licking his paws. Then, over to this side, I have the other bookshelf like next to my closet. And then, over here I have the TV stand situation. I don't think I'm gonna move this, and I don't think I'm gonna move this bookshelf at all today, but what I am going to change is like this whole side of the room. I think I want to move my bed so that it's against this wall, but like coming out long this way. And then I think I want to move this bookshelf either up against this wall or possibly maybe even into the office. I haven't really decided yet. Now that it's summertime, I really like having my bed a little bit closer to the window because it gets really hot. Here in this room, I mean, I do have my little, portable AC, and I don't know if I want my bed to be like completely tucked back into the corner anymore. I might actually leave a little bit of a gap so that there's room on both sides, but I do think I want it still mostly to this side of the room. I don't know, maybe I'll try to see if I can center it and see how I feel about that. But anyways, we're gonna change the room today. Let's do it, Tank. Yeah, let's do it. He's like, I don't want any part of this. Okay, hi, it is now like 2:30 in the afternoon. It has been about an hour and a half and I've just been busting my ass, changing around things in my room, and I really like how it turned out because as you can see, I moved the bed, changing up the bookshelf. I was gonna put it up against that wall like I had when we had moved into this apartment, but instead I decided to tuck it back into that corner, and I actually really like the way that that ended up turning out. While I was putting books back on that shelf, I know I just like very recently filmed a book unhaul video, but I actually pulled off a few more books that I think I'm gonna unhaul just because it was like I didn't really want to put them back on the shelf, and so I was like, I might as well just get rid of them, right? Like some of the books I think I'm also gonna be unhauling include Becoming by Michelle Obama, because even though this was a book that I really enjoyed, I just don't see any reason really for me to hang on to this. Same goes for One Day in December. This is one that I actually really did love when I read it back in like 2018, but again, I just don't see myself rereading this, and honestly, like, I don't even know if I would feel the same about this one if I read it now. I'm also gonna be unhauling What Comes After. This is another one that's kind of like a contemporary mystery thriller book that I did really enjoy. It was probably around a 4-star, but I just don't have any reason to keep it. And then same goes with The Heart Principle. This is by Helen Huang, and I really do adore this romance series, but this one was probably my least favorite in the series, and so I don't see a reason for me to hang on to this one, even though I do love the cover for this, and I do love this author like so much. I'm also gonna be unhauling One to Watch, and once again, this was a romance that I really did enjoy. It was around a 4-star for me, but I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. And then also, I'm gonna be unhauling Every Drake Starts Over, because this is one that I read back in like, I wanna say 2019 maybe, and I did, again, I really enjoyed this one. It was about a 4-star, but I just don't have any reason to keep it. And then also, I'm gonna be unhauling Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I know, it makes me sad to unhaul a Taylor Jenkins Reid, but at the same time, this was one of the ones that I thought was just okay. Like, it's never been a favorite of mine. It's about a 3-star, and because I feel like this book is so popular, it's like, what's the point of me hanging on to this? You know, like, I could just pass it on to somebody who would probably really enjoy it. And so I'm gonna be unhauling these books. I currently have all of my, not only my clothes are in the washer right now, but I also ended up putting in a lot of my sheets and everything. I actually decided to also change out my sheets again because at the time I've been having these like, I've had these like mint colored sheets for a long time, and then I had my white comforter, but since moving into this apartment, you know, the only reason why I used to have the white comforter was because when I was living at my parents' house, you know, I had the green walls, like I had the sage green walls, and it was very relaxing, and I liked the pop of white color on the bed, you know, but now that I'm in this apartment, I'm like, these walls are so white and everything is white, and I'm just like, it's overwhelming how much white it is, like it's honestly just too much. And so instead I swapped out my mint sheets. I took those out for now and I put back on the white sheets, or I'm currently washing my white bed sheets. And then I found under my bed, I had kept this old like navy blue comforter that I had, and this was always my favorite comforter. I actually stopped using it once I moved back into my parents' house because I thought the navy blue did not go at all with like the sage green walls. But now that I'm back in an apartment that has white walls, I was like, I should be using the navy blue comforter again. So I'm gonna be using the white bed sheets that I'm currently washing, and then I'm gonna wash this before I put it back on the bed. But I feel like it'll look a lot nicer in here with this navy comforter. I don't know, I feel like it'll give this room a little bit more character, maybe? I don't know, it's hard, you know, being in an apartment where you have to keep the walls white and like everything's white, you know, like the doors are white, everything's white. It's just, it's very hard to make it feel more homey, you know, so hopefully changing out this bed comforter will do that. I don't know if it will, but hopefully it will. I know that this isn't really like a reading vlog, but I did want to let you know that I have been listening to Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute almost all morning just while I've been getting this whole bedroom situation figured out, and I'm 50% of the way through the audiobook now. And so far it's been going all right. I don't know, I feel like this is reading like a very typical young adult book where the characters are just a little bit obnoxious, but like I don't mind it too much. Like it's still like a really easy listen, but at the same time I don't think this is gonna be anything that I give higher than like 3 stars at this point. It was so nice too because about like 30 minutes ago while I was cleaning, you know, Rachel just got home, and then as soon as Rachel got home it started pouring rain outside like so hard. Like I did not think that it was gonna rain today. It was, you know, it's been looking kind of gloomy out today, but I was not expecting it to rain. So that was kind of a lovely surprise. Like I love rain in June. But anyways, while I'm finishing waiting for my, you know, everything to go through the wash, like all my bedding and then the rest of my clothes, I figured it would be a good time for me to organize my closet, because this is another thing that I've been meaning to do and wanting to be productive with, is to organize my closet. Let me just bring you to my closet so I can better explain myself. Okay, so in my closet, I have this back back closet wall, which is where I try to keep the clothes that are like not in season anymore, if you will. And then I have this rack that's like right, like as soon as I walk in, this is like the first thing that I see. And so this is where I try to put the clothes that are like currently in season, I guess. So yesterday I started moving stuff that is like my summer clothes, which just basically means like my, you know, my lighter clothes, like my tank tops and different stuff like that. I ended up moving some of these over to this so that, you know, when it's summertime, I can have easy access to these like lighter clothes. And then I'm moving all of my like my crew necks and my plaid shirts and everything like that is going to be going back here. But then I thought, even as I was doing this, I was like, oh my gosh, like there's so many clothes back here that I don't even think that I wear anymore, or like I don't really want anymore. So I think that I'm going to gather a bunch of clothes for like a donation, because I actually might go to Value Village tomorrow. So I might just take some of this stuff for donation tomorrow to Value Village. And then who knows, maybe I could even get new clothes at Value Village, because I always say, like, if I'm gonna be getting like used clothes at Value Village, then I have to get rid of some for it to make sense, you know? So like there's definitely some clothes in here that I know that I can get rid of. So I'm just gonna gather a bunch of clothes that I can donate and just try to clean out this closet so it's a little bit more easier to look at.
I could see this through. I could wait another night. One more night, one more night. I could fight it through till the darkness turns to light. One more night, one more night. Say it's gonna be okay, 'cause this winter is so long, feels like it's haunting me. Say there's gonna be a change, 'cause I feel like I'm just holding on to yesterday. But if I wait till the summer, oh, if I wait till the summer, oh, but if I wait till the summer, oh, I know it will be better, I can leave the truth, shut the blinds I could deny. One more night, one more night. I want a bliss to fool everyone that it's alright. One more night, one more night. Say it's gonna be okay, 'cause this winter is so long, feels like it's haunting me. Say there's gonna be a change, 'cause I feel like I'm just holding on to yesterday. But if I wait till the summer, oh, if I wait till the summer, oh, but if I wait till the summer, oh, I know it will be better, if I wait till the summer, I know it will be better.
Wow, what a very productive day it has been for me so far. I was able to, you know, completely reorganize my room. As you saw, I finished up my laundry with my clothes and then also with like the bed sheets, and I got everything organized. I know this is not a reading vlog, so I will keep this brief, but I also was able to listen to the entire audiobook of Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute today. I was just listening to this like the entire time, and this audiobook was a quick one. I think the audiobook was only about 8 hours long, but I was listening to it on like 2.5 times speed, so I was able to get through this one really quick. I don't have too much to say about it. I don't know. It's like, it's a young adult romance, you know, and unfortunately it probably will end up being around a 3-star book for me. I think the first half was probably a little bit stronger than the second half. I think the second half, there were definitely a few things that really started to annoy me about the characters and the way that they would communicate with each other. But I also think they had, you know, pretty cute chemistry for the most part, especially in the first half of the book. But I don't know, it's just, I do love this author's writing, you know, Talia Hibbert. I think she has really great writing. I do think there's a lot of really great representation in these characters characters, especially the anxiety representation I thought was really well done. But I also just think that I very much prefer Talia Hibbert writing adult romance as compared to like young adult romance, just because young adult romance in general is just so hit or miss for me anyways. And this was mostly just okay. It was kind of forgettable. It's a 3-star read, you know? I thought now would be a good time in the video to discuss some of the goals that I have for myself this summer. Something that I have really enjoyed recently is, I don't know if you can see on my desk over here, I recently just bought this tiny little whiteboard from Target, and I've been putting my schedule for the month on that little whiteboard now, and it has really helped me because, you know, usually I will have my calendar kind of like digitally on my laptop, which is also really nice, but I do like having, you know, the physical calendar out, and I like that it's, you know, a whiteboard so I can easily like erase and change things if I need to. Thought I would grab it so you could see it more up close, but I love that it's just like a cute little layout of the month. I have different things that I'm doing for like Patreon, like reading sprints or like movie nights, and then I also have, you know, just things going on in my life like that I'm doing, like Boulevard Park with my mom and like getting breakfast with my dad and like different things like that that I need to remember. I don't know, there's something about having like a visual for the whole month that is just very appealing to me, and it really relaxes me to know like when I can just see my schedule at a glance like this. And I do think that one of my goals for this summer, which is something that I already have been kind of doing but want to continue doing, is to plan out my schedule at least like a month in advance. Usually by the time we get to like the last 2 weeks of the month is when I really start planning the next month's content. But I kind of want to be on top of it even more than that, because right now that I'm filming this, we're almost in like mid-June. It's at that point where we're almost nearly mid-June already. And so I want to get to the point where like by the middle of the month, I've already started planning content for the next month, just because it makes it so much easier on myself when I like know what's coming up. And so I guess that would be my first goal, is just to get better at planning content more in advance, even more than I already do. My second goal is gonna be to go to the gym more often this summer. I feel like I was doing a really great job at this for a while, and then I don't know, it's like ever since I've gotten back from my California trip, I just have barely been going to the gym, like just not super often. You know what's so weird though is that for that small amount of time that I was like staying at my parents' house and I was like essentially living by myself for a couple of days because I was just like watching Phoenix at the house, I found that I wanted to go to the gym more often when I was at the house, and I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's because since I was like doing things all on my own time, like, or maybe it's because I wanted to get out of the house and like go somewhere and go to the gym. I don't know what the reason was, but I was like really motivated to go to the gym during that week, and so I just really want to motivate myself to go to the gym at least every other day. Like, I don't want to have to go every single day. I know it's such a pain in the ass to go to the gym like every day. And I don't want to push myself to try and go every day because I know that's just not a realistic goal for me. But I think getting myself to go to the gym at least every other day, you know, because I do get pretty sore still when I go to the gym. Oh my God, I do get sore because a lot of times I'm doing like, you know, Pilates or like stretching or like yoga or anything like that. And so I want to allow myself at least one day in between to like deal with the soreness of working out, and then at least go back the next day. And even if it's just something as simple as like walking on the treadmill for like 30 minutes or like doing something active, I just want to commit to myself that I need to start going to the gym every other day. You know, like that's just how it's got to be. My third goal, this one's kind of lame and you might roll your eyes at me, but my third goal is to enjoy the summer more this year because, okay, hear me out. I feel like the summer of 2022, I was an indoor person last summer and I didn't really do anything last summer. Last summer, I was so busy with so many different things going on that I did not make any time nearly at all to like go out and enjoy the outdoors, which is really such a shame because, you know, Washington is absolutely gorgeous, especially in the summertime. I'm really lucky enough that I live really close to some beautiful, you know, water, like lakes. I live close to the ocean. I live close to like all of these beautiful spots in Washington, and I so rarely will like leave my house and go out and do something in nature. So I really want to make that a goal for myself.
I have a delivery for you.
Thank you. I'm talking about my goals.
This is your goal. Is this not your goal?
Summerween is goals.
Goals.
Goals is to get Rachel to participate in Summerween and read something. Ooh!
You know, I'm too busy for that.
You can read Project Hail Mary.
Oh, it's black, huh?
Yeah.
True.
It's confirmed. You heard it here first. Rachel's reading Project Hail Mary for Summerween.
Did you show him too that we got our beads?
No, I know. Okay, Rachel came home today and she was like, I got beads so we can make friendship bracelets for the Taylor Swift concert. How How incredible. Now we just need the string.
Yeah, we're excited.
We just need strings.
Anyways, I'll let you get back to your dolls.
Okay. All right, anyways, but yeah, as I was saying, I know that that might sound stupid and it's like maybe not even a good goal to have, but I just really would like to push myself to get out in nature more this summer and to actually like have a good time this summer, you know? I feel like so often I'll just let the summer pass me by and I won't even realize. And it's mostly because I'm like, it's fucking hot and I don't want to like be outside because it's hot. But like I want to stop having that as an excuse because like I just really want to enjoy this summer. Even if it is hot, I just want to get outdoors. I want to be in nature. Another goal that I have is to save money on food by trying to make food at home more often or to make coffee at home more often. This is definitely something that I need to work on. Okay, because I was doing so well again. I was doing very well with this for like the first 3 or 4 months of this year. We were eating at home so much. Like we were just making food at home constantly. Even pretty recently here, it was like up until like mid-May or so. It's like we all of a sudden just like stopped buying groceries kind of and just started going out to eat like all the time. And especially the coffee problem. Oh my God, the iced coffee problem is becoming a real problem with like, I just want to go out and get an iced coffee and then like just spend, you know, $6 to $7 on a coffee all the time. Like it needs to stop. And so usually Rachel and I, you know, we'll do a grocery run like once every 2 weeks. And I would just like to keep that more as a routine and remind myself to cook food at home as often as I can because it is so much cheaper to make food at home than like going out and getting takeout all the time. I don't know about you, but I tend to notice that it depends on the season and like the time of year when we go out to eat more. Because like say at like winter time or the fall time, I notice that we cook a lot of food at home because it gets kind of dark early and it's cold and you just kind of want to stay in. Whereas like in the summertime, you know, here in Washington, the sun is out until almost 10 o'clock at night. And you know, it's so easy to be like, well, let's just go out and let's do stuff and let's get food. And so I find that in the summertime, I am much more likely to want to like go out and get food than in the wintertime. Another goal that I have for myself this summer is to practice guitar more and to get back into songwriting. Because if you didn't know, I was actually really big into songwriting back when I was in high school. Around the time that I was like 15 to about 18 years old, I wrote songs like you would not believe. I actually have my old songbooks from high school and I actually filled up 5 notebooks worth in just a few years of all of the songs that I wrote in high school. And there's definitely still a few songs in here that I am so proud of and that I really enjoy. I've actually been learning how to use GarageBand on my phone and I've been like trying to record what sounds like more professionally sounding, you know, music with like the music that I wrote in high school. And then also like during this process, because like I started this process in March kind of going back into like really check out the music that I wrote in high school and remembering it and just feeling so nostalgic. And so ever since March and like getting back into it, I've actually also started writing music again, which is not something that I really thought was gonna happen. It's literally been 10 years since I've written music and it feels so fucking good to get back into songwriting. Like it literally feels like a part of my fucking soul has like opened up again. And you know, I think there really is a sense of vulnerability with like writing song lyrics. And so I just really didn't think I had it in me anymore, to be honest. Like I don't know why, I just really didn't think it was gonna happen. And well, there's just something really magical and comforting to me about writing songs. And so it's just something that I really enjoy doing. And so it's just something that I want to spend more time doing this summer, you know? Like I want to be practicing my guitar more. I want to be trying to record old music on GarageBand, or I want to be like writing new lyrics and writing new music because it really does bring me so much joy and it's hard to explain how much joy it brings me. I don't really know, to be honest, if I plan to like post any of the music that I'm currently working on. I mean, I did have a SoundCloud when I was in high school, and so maybe like I could always start up a SoundCloud, or like maybe I could just upload to a second YouTube channel. I did have a second YouTube channel that I used to have just for my music. So like that's always something that I might do with the music, but for now, I don't really know what my plans are with the music. I just love it. And then the last goal that I have for myself is to do more research for my Japan trip that's coming up. Because if you didn't know, if you haven't heard, I'm gonna be going to Japan for the very first time this September. And I'm so unbelievably excited for this. I'm gonna be going with my friend Gavin and just a bunch of really awesome people in September. And so what I mean by like I need to do more research for this is that I just need to do more things to prepare for this trip that I've been pushing off because I'm nervous. Like I need to finish filling out all of the like paperwork for all the different things that they require when you land in Japan. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do about my phone situation, you know, because I have been informed that my phone is not gonna work when I'm in Japan, so I need to figure out if they have some kind of international plan with T-Mobile that I can, you know, sign up for, or if I have to get like some kind of cheap burner phone just to have a phone. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. If you've ever traveled internationally, I would love any advice that you have about like the phone situation. Like, what do you do with your phone? Or like, how do you have your phone? Because like, I need a way to contact my family when I'm in Japan. Like, I know that I'm gonna need that, and I'm also gonna need a way to like contact the people in my group. Like, what if I get separated? You know, like, I'm gonna need my phone to work. So I'm gonna need to look into that. There's just a lot of different things that I'm still gonna need to research about international travel that I've just been kind of pushing off because of my anxiety and procrastination. So I know that this summer, it's definitely gonna be a goal of mine to make sure that I know exactly what I'm doing. I have a bunch of lists too, like list when it comes to like things I need to pack, and list when it comes like things I need to make sure I know before going. And it's all exciting things, of course, but it's also like very overwhelming to like make sure that I have everything and that everything's gonna go smoothly. Yeah, those are some of my goals for the summer. It's also really great, you know, because tomorrow my mom and we're gonna be going out to this really beautiful park that I absolutely love in Bellingham. And so I am going to be, you know, getting out in nature more tomorrow and already like checking off one of my goals. And I think we're also gonna be going to Value Village because, again, I do have all of those clothes that I'm wanting to donate that I just took out of my closet, and I might browse around Value Village a little bit. I might check out the books, I might check out some of the clothes, see what they got, you know, we'll see.
To see from the moment we arrive. Cornelia, you are one who will survive. When time's been bad, you put smiles on everyone. Of you and of all I should have done. You told me the thing would shape or form that you're in.
Hello, I am back home from a very lovely day out with my mom. We ended up going out to Boulevard Park and hanging out by the water for a couple of hours, which was really nice, you know, because that is part of my goals for the rest of this year, is to try to get out in nature more, so check that off for today. And then I also wanted to show you my cute little Value Village haul because I freaking hit the jackpot today at Value Village. I will show you the book that I got first. I mean, it's mostly all clothes that I got today at Value Village, but I'll show you the book that I found there first because, oh my gosh, you guys are not gonna believe the book. Holy shit, can you believe I found Alone With You in the Ether by Olivia Blake? This is like a brand new hardcover fiction nice book in perfect condition, and it was at my Value Village for $4. So like, how cool is that? I really, I've been seeing this book around everywhere lately, and I always, every time I see this, I'm like, I really think this could be something that I would really enjoy, so I could not be more stoked to have found it because I was literally considering buying this book or renting it from my library. Like, I was gonna read this. So like, how cool is that? My Value Village is amazing. And then let's see, okay, the first shirt. This one, oh my god, it's so simplistic, but it's so cute. It says Ghouls Night Out. Like, how cute is that? I'm such a sucker for like basic cute shirts like this that are kind of spooky, especially because, you know, with Summerween coming up, I was like, this is adorable and so perfect. Okay, the next shirt, oh my gosh, this is one that I'm really excited about. It's from Forever 21 and it's a NASA shirt, and like, oh, isn't it so cool? I really love the color. It's like this perfect, beautiful shade of blue. And then I love the graphic. Oh my god, isn't that sick? And then it says explore more. And then I got this green, like, isn't this so beautiful? Overflow Taps is the name of this local bar that's kind of like in the area. And so I thought it would be really cute. Like, I don't know, I just saw this shirt and I was like, that is adorable. And I love the logo on it. And really, I mainly bought the shirt for the color because this is like my favorite shade of green. Also, okay, this is a shirt from Hollister. poster that I saw. Oh my god, isn't it so cute? It's like so simplistic, but it's really cute, and it's kind of cropped like a little bit. This is like my ideal length for a cropped shirt because it's not like too cropped, but it's cropped just a little bit. Like it's a little bit shorter than the average t-shirt, which I really like. And I just thought the rainbow, I don't know, it's kind of like a cute little rainbow moment. Oh my gosh, okay, I got these pants that I am very excited about. They're these black kind of like jeans, but do you see how cute? Because they have these like really big pockets on the sides, which I love. And aren't they so cute? Oh my gosh, I tried these on right when I got home, and they're a little snug on me. Like they are a little bit snug, but they're also just so cute. Like look at the back pockets. I don't know, I just really love, I've been really into like black kind of like cargo looking pants lately. Like that's just kind of been my thing, and so I'm so glad to have found these. I also, okay, I don't really know how I feel about this shirt because after I tried it on I was like, okay, the neck is like super weird on me, but look at how cute. I got this NASA shirt because, you know, I know I'm such a basic bitch, but like anything with space, I'm like, yes. And so this is like a really cute little NASA shirt. I love the little planet that we have going on in the middle here. I just think it looks so adorable, but you know, unfortunately after I tried this on I realized that the neck is kind of like totally stretched out, you know, so like I don't know if there's anything I could do to like fix that, but this might end up just like being like a shirt that I sleep in and I don't really leave the house in. I don't know. Okay, I also got these sweatpants, which is so exciting. They're these black sweatpants. I don't know how clearly you can see them on camera, but they're really cool because they have these pockets on the side. I don't know, can you see that? There's like these fabric pockets on the side, and there's really deep pockets in these, and this is so soft and so stretchy, and the brand for these is actually Gap. Like they're Gap sweats, and I really love these like so much. I tried these on too and they fit perfect. I'm just a really huge fan of cozy sweatpants. Like I love cozy sweatpants. Anytime I can find like a nice pair of sweatpants at Value Village, I'm so excited because usually sweatpants can be so expensive, you know, but I never spend more than like $10 on sweatpants when I find them at Value Village. It's great. All right, and then the last thing that I got at Value Village is this sweatshirt. Okay, isn't this the most adorable shade of green? Can we acknowledge? I love this shade of green, and I've been wanting like a hoodie in this color, so like I'm so glad to have found this. And look at how cute it says Leavenworth, Washington, which is somewhere that I have been. I actually do have a blue crew neck that says Leavenworth on it. I just love, I also tried this one on, and it's like the perfect kind of like a little bit oversized of a hoodie. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. So yeah, that is the whole Value Village haul. I also thought it would be fun for me to kind of end this video by talking about some of my seasonal favorites that I've been really into lately. Like for example, another clothing item that I wanted to show you that I've just been absolutely obsessed with lately is these black pants that I got off of Amazon. They're these kind of black, like, I don't know, they're like a cross between like sweatpants and like actual pants because they're like a different material than sweatpants, but they're like so nice. They have these really cool pockets on the side too that say, "It's fine, everything's fine, I'm fine," or something like that. I don't know. They're so cute. Amazon has these in a bunch of different colors, and I have been so tempted. I think I might actually get a second pair in the green. I also love wearing these with like cropped shirts because these ones can go pretty high up on my waist, which I actually really like with these. So yeah, I have just been absolutely obsessed with these. I also wanted to show you these candles that I recently got from Murphy over from Novel Wicks. She makes these really incredible candles, and she recently sent me 3 of her Taylor Swift candles, and they are just so freaking cute. Like look at this one, it says Cruel Summer on it, and this scent is sea salt and lavender, and as you might be able to tell, I've been burning this one quite a bit. Like this one is definitely a top fave of mine, and it's just so cute. It has her little like tour, you know, outfit on there. It's just, oh my god, it's so adorable. And then look at these two. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have Are You Ready For It? And this one, the scent is apple. And this is so cute. This is like her little rep outfit that she has on stage. Also, the insides are absolutely beautiful because they're like a wood, you know, like they're a wood candle. And then they have this amazing glitter all over the top that just like makes me so happy. And then we also have Dressing for Revenge. Oh my god. The scent is lavender chamomile, which like absolutely incredible. And then this one also, look at that. It's like a freaking galaxy up in there. Like that is so beautiful, so cute. So I am currently obsessed with these candles. I haven't lit these two yet, but I've been burning this one almost every night. I think I want to use this one first because it's like the cruel summer, you know, it's like summertime vibes. I'm definitely gonna save this apple one for the fall because, oh my god, just smelling this makes me miss the fall so badly. And then this one, Dressing for Revenge. Oh my god, this is so cute. Like, I cannot wait to burn these candles all day long. And so I will have her shop linked down below if you wanted to check these out. You can also use the code SWIFT10 at checkout with her to get 10% off of these candles. So like, how exciting. I've just been loving these candles so much. I figured now would be a good time to transition into some of my favorite music that I've been listening to lately, because I do think D-Day is like my top album of the year for sure. And I think that my favorite songs on D-Day are Life Goes On, the song D-Day, and then also Amygdala. Like, Amygdala is such a beautiful song and it means so fucking much to me. I do have a playlist on Spotify that says current faves. It's like my current faves that I'm always updating, and this is a playlist that I always am updating regularly with anything that I'm currently listening to that I'm really enjoying. So I can have the whole playlist linked down below if you're interested in checking out some of the music that I've been listening to. But it's so random because like I go through phases sometimes where I get like re-obsessed with songs that I used to love. Like, for example, the song Cardigan by Taylor Swift. I don't know what's going on, but I've been re-obsessed with that song lately. I've been playing it all the time. Same with Snow on the Beach. It's really weird because ever since Midnights has come out, Snow on the Beach has always been one of my least favorite songs on Midnights. Like, it's always one that I was like, skip. And now I don't know what it is. All of a sudden, I'm just kind of obsessed with Snow on the Beach, and not even the one with like more Lana Del Rey on it, just like the regular one that was on Midnights. Like, I don't understand. I love it so much. I've also really been loving the new songs from Post Malone recently. He's come out with the song Chemical and then with the song Morning, and I really like both of those. And I know that Post Malone has a new album coming out soon, I think next month, which I'm really looking forward to because his music has been really great lately. I've also really been loving Kali Uchis, the artist. This is an artist that I talked about in one of my recent videos, but I've been loving her songs Moonlight and Deserve Me. Like, those two have been on repeat recently. And then of course I have to mention Take Two by BTS, because this is a song that they recently just released for their 10-year anniversary that was very recent, and oh my god, it's such a beautiful song. It literally makes me feel so emotional, and the lyrics are very comforting to me in the same way that like Microcosmos is comforting to me in like Magic Shop. I also have been absolutely obsessed with the song Lilith, and this is by Halsey, and she actually featured Suga of BTS, who's like my bias in BTS, so like really cool that he's on the song. And he actually, like, his whole verse in the song is in English, which was so cool. I don't think he's ever had an entire verse in English like that, so that was really awesome to hear. And that song is just so good. Oh my god, it's so moody and atmospheric and dark, and I just love the song Lilith. And then yeah, as far as like favorite movies and TV shows go so far for this year, I feel so weird saying this, and like this is not my usual self, but I haven't really been watching a ton of movies or TV shows recently. I feel like in the last like 2 months or so, I just really haven't been watching as much things as I'm used to watching, and I think it's mostly because now that I'm putting a lot of my energy and time towards music and like songwriting and playing guitar and doing all of those things, it's kind of replaced a lot of the time that I would usually spend like watching movies and watching TV shows. But I think so far this year, I do think the show Beef has got to be like one of my favorite shows that I've seen this year, but this is even something that I watched back in April, so like it wasn't a super recent fave. And then I also of course really enjoyed the show Daisy Jones and the Six, but this is like back in March when I watched that. And then as far as movies go for this year too, I feel like movies, I just haven't been watching a lot of movies recently, but I feel like my favorite movie that I've seen so far this year has probably still got to be Scream 6. I feel like that's definitely like a standout. Such a good horror movie and such a good movie for the franchise. Like, I genuinely think that Scream 6 is one of the best in the whole franchise. And then I would also say, you know, the movie The Whale was definitely like a hard-hitting movie for me. This is one that I watched back in March, and I bawled my eyes out at the end of this movie. Like, I don't even want to talk about how sad this movie made me. Like, it is one of the most depressing movies that I've ever seen in my life, but it really impacted me, and it has stayed on my mind for so long. And then also, there's this movie called Missing that I watched back in March, and this one is also pretty interesting. Like, I love these, they're kind of like found footage movies where they're not really told in a conventional way. They're all told through like technology basically, and I just thought it was so cool. It was so well done. This is kind of like a thriller movie about this young teenage girl and her mom goes missing, and it's just very intense and very interesting, and I had a great time with it. Yeah, those are all some of my recent faves. I will have most of the things linked down in the description if you want to go and check out any of the things that I've been talking about. But yeah, I think that is a wrap on this, you know, summer reset short vlog-ish kind of video. I would love to know if you would like to see more kind of videos like this in the future, like maybe once every season. I think these would be super fun videos for me to make, you know, a few times a year, like maybe, yeah, at the beginning of every season where there's like some changes happening every couple of months. I would also love to know if you had any other, like, I don't know, kind of specific things that you would like to see included in a video like this going forward, or if you like the format and like the layout of these vlogs, because like I don't really know what I'm doing. This is very experimental for me, so you'll have to let me know if this is something that you do like and you would like to see more of in the future. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you'll have to let me know what are some of your goals for this summer if you have any. I would love to know. I love learning about other people's goals because then I feel like it really motivates me to like think of new goals for myself, and sometimes other people have such good goals that I'm like, okay, I want to make that my goal as well. So let me know your summer goals. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye.